Welcome to the channel, Adventures with Angela. Please like, share, comment, and please subscribe. Britain's top 5 scariest haunted dolls that make Annabelle look soft. Haunted dolls? It's child's play. Here is some of the UK's most possessed dolls. Haunted dolls are the subject of books, films, nightmares, and eBay searches the world over. But why do haunted playthings capture our imagination so vividly? Dolls with their fixed expressions operate much like masks. Dolls are a face without humanity or intent. They are impossible to read. Similarity, they are an enduring symbol of childhood, but also of potential evil and irrational action free from adult reason. While dolls may take on the creative personality of the child within play, they are ultimate empty vessels and their catalyst waiting to be filled. Dr. Morgie Care in discussion the change from dolls as childhood comfort to objects of fear described this metamorphosis as the ultimate betrayal of innocence. We all know the tales of Annabelle and Robert the doll, but what of our homegrown demons? Without further ado, here's a short list of haunted dolls within the UK that might have passed you by, and a little about the havoc they supposedly wreaked. Number 1. Grace, the most haunted doll in the UK. Grace hit headlines in 2018 after she was caught telling a paranormal investigator she wanted to burn his eyes out. Grace is a standard porcelain collector's doll with blonde curls and a red velvet dress. She is no more sinister than all porcelain dolls are, a little tacky but generally unobstructive. This doll, however, would not sit soundly on your grandmother's shelf. Grace supposedly talks and moves on her own. When featured in an investigation with Pix TV's Paranormal Capture team, Grace's true colors were shown. Using a box, the team picked up a voice saying burn. After the voice was asked, "What do you want to burn?" to which the voice replied, "Your eyes." Supposedly, Knox in the same voice follows the doll wherever she is taken. Its owner attributes this to an entity following the doll, potentially that of a 17th century witch. While Grace now sits buried in a glass box away from her Welsh home in Ruthin, there have been reports of Knox and female screaming following her along her travels. Number 2. Mr. Fritz. Mr. Fritz is not a doll per se, more a portion of one. Mr. Fritz is a ventriloquist dummy head whose life began in German prisoner of war camp. After noticing Fritz's cabinet doors were frequently opening on his own, his new owner, Michael Diamond, set up a GoPro to record Fritz's nocturnal movements. While this was initially for a bit of fun, after checking the footage, Diamond was disturbed by the footage that awaited him. In the footage, the dummy's eyes open, its lips parts as if posed to speak, and the door swings open on its hinges. Today, the dummy supposedly sits in its box, chained and covered in a blanket, but only time will tell if Mr. Fritz takes his talent on the road. Number 3. Christine the Bride. Christine is another relatively new haunted doll, having 2 recorded owners within the last 5 years alone. Christine reached peak notably in 2017 after attacking her owner's husband in the night, leaving him covered in scratches. The doll would also remove her necklace and set off fire alarms in the family's home. Originally, the doll was bought in a set of 3 from a charity shop for a mere $6.70. The doll is by Franklin Mint, a relatively modern creation being released in 1987. However, the doll was not meant to stay. In a matter of weeks, the doll's owner, Debbie Merrick, listed it for sale. Soon enough, Debbie was not short of offers. After selling the doll online for a substantial sum, thanks to bidding war between paranormal investigators, the doll found its way in the hands of Lee Steer and his father, Paul. Before long, Paul would awake with numerous scratches upon his body, with more appearing when his son attempted communication with the doll. Flickering lights, knocks, and disturbed furniture continue to occur whenever the doll is mentioned, but Lee seems in no rush to resell his beloved bride. Number 4. Sweary Scarlet. While Scarlet may not appear to be the oldest, the creepiest, the most striking or unusual doll, she does hold the title of the most foul-mouthed. Scarlet is another doll who was passed on to a paranormal investigator after her original owner reported unpleasant side effects from her presence, namely poor health. In later investigations, Scarlet was monitored using an EVP monitor whereby the darling little doll responded to her new owner. Scarlet's vocabulary has encompassed from everything to F this, F you effing idiot, and so on and so forth. Scarlet's vocabulary may not appear to be rich, but she certainly is consistent. Number 5. Angela the Miser. Angela is not so much renowned for her destructive or evil qualities, rather her questionable financial advice. Angela did not suggest bonus investments per se, but did command that her new owner withheld payments for her previous one. The doll was supposedly gifted to her first owner from a high priestess of a coven. However, the nature of the doll's power is really rather unclear. But that's not the doll's greatest quality. After selling Angela online for $1,080, her new owner paid in additional installments of $268. But after chatting with Angela, the doll made it clear that $268 was more than enough. Payments was withheld, and Angela's two owners ended up batting it out on TV. Judge Render, as opinionated as Angela may have been, Render was not so forgiving, and the bill was eventually paid in full. Every eBay search ever, a quick eBay search will bring up supposed haunted dolls from around the world, from price of a coffee through the price of a house. There's a haunted toy to fit all budgets. And with Halloween just around the corner, why not treat yourself? Here are some other articles about haunted dolls. Ghostly Emily and her haunted doll. Dorothy the Deadly Bannister doll of Preston. Meet Margaret Bristol's haunted doll. Watch Cyril the haunted doll and my creepy doll collection video.